Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. I am Adiola of Dandy Fashion School and you're welcome back to my channel. Here is the perfect channel, perfect channel for different kind of bag tutorials, and anything that concerns bag, just come to this channel. This is the right channel for you. To our long time subscribers, I say thank you so much. And if you know this is your first time of coming to this channel, I love you. So don't just come to this channel. Make sure you the first thing is make sure you like, probably watch a video and probably fell in love with the video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe as well. It is very important. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Let's get started into this work. As you always have me say, let's get started into this work. The last time we talked about, okay, the last video I made, it was on I talked extensively on how to calculate the designs, how many bags you're going to get in a 1 yard. Probably you're working with a design, how many bags of that design you are going to get in 1 yard. If you're working with Porsche, any design, how many of that designs you're going to get in 1 yard. Do you understand? So that was what I talked about last time. I did extensively. Please, if you know you've not yet watched that video, before watching this video, Afira, just go back and watch that video. Before watching video, just go back and watch the video. So let's get right into this tutorial. Is it a tutorial? Well, it's a learning tutorial, right? So let's get started. Today I want to talk on two things. The first thing is to talk on how to know the perfect measurements you'll be working with. Like probably you see a bag online, you come across a bag online, and then you like the design, so I want to replicate this bag. So how do I know the exact measurement to work with? How do i um how do i derive the measurement, like which measurement is it going to work for it? So this is what I will say, and it has been working for me. Like, it has been working for me, and it will always work for me. So I always advise people, to get carry board. Hey, see, the use of carry board, it can be overemphasized. Just get carry board. Is it? No, I'm not talking about carry board. I mean cardboard. Sorry. So just get cardboard. This is how it works. Anytime I come across a bag online, after looking at the bag, after looking at the way the bag is constructed, like how many side, how many does the bag have a flap, does it have zipper, I just have to look the way how it is constructed. That's the first thing to do. So after getting the size and everything, after knowing for sure that okay, it has a side, it has two side, or it has one side, it has one body, or it has two body, after getting that, the next thing is the measurement. So I just think that okay, probably this width is going to be 10 inches. Like, I think it's going to be 10 inches. So what do? I get into my card, I get my cardboard, and I just have to draw out that 10 inches. I have to mark it, like okay, the width of 10 inches. And I think again, what about the width, what about the length, the height? What should I work with? Okay, should I use 10 inch as well? Should I use 8 inch? Should I use 5 inch? I whatever measurement I come up with, I make sure I draw it on the cardboard. That's the first thing. Like, I make sure I draw it on the cardboard, and then after drawing it out, I can think further. Oh, is this width not too wide? Or oh, is this height not too tall? Is it okay? Do I want to increase this, or do I want to reduce it? So what do? Everything still happens on that cardboard. See, anyway you hear cardboard, just I'm talking about cardboard. So you have to dictate that. So after getting that, you can see. You see, one thing about cardboard is, like I said, the usefulness of cardboard, it can't be overemphasized. If you draw the shape that you're thinking, if you draw it on the cardboard and it is not looking like what you want, my dear, that's it. So get what's it called, eraser. Take eraser and pencil, clean it, redraw, like redraw. Overturn, that's all. So you don't have to redraw. Decide as well. You draw it on the cardboard. Is it looking like what you want? Is the length okay? Is the width okay? Do you understand? So that's one. That's the number one rule. And then you see, after cutting the cardboard up, like probably you think, okay, this is the perfect measurement that I want to work with. Let me cut it out and see the way it is. Let me cut it out, and it is looking like Ghana must go. Whereas it is just handbag, like just handbag, small handbag that you want to make. What do? Don't be discouraged. And yeah, don't be discouraged. You take it, you place it down again, you reconstruct the measurements, reduce the measurements if there's anywhere you need reduction, you increase the measurements if there's anywhere you need to increase the measurement. It is as simple as that. So please, please, I don't want to hear Dandy. Can you calculate for me how many what's it called? What's the size of this bag? It is lazy people. I'll keep on saying it, and I'm not sorry about it. It is lazy people that want to buy card. How much is cardboard? Maybe 150. As at the last time I got this, it's just 150. Get like, see, if you get to my shop, I have tons of cardboard. I have tons of cardboard in this shop. You just like you like Clothe, are you going to school? Are you almost school? I'm not almost school. At the same time, I'm almost school. I love drafting. That's one thing about me. So I'm trying to check if it's working. I love drafting. Like I love drafting because in the process of drafting, different shapes come into your head. For me, I don't know for others, but in the process of me drafting, I just have to like I reason a lot. Like, okay, what if I just give this side a curve? What if I just increase the length of this? What if I just increase the width of this? Different thoughts I will keep running to my mind through my mind. So that's why I love drafting. Majority of the video I've uploaded so far, you will always see drafting section of so bag, sewing section of so bag. That is to tell you that I love drafting. I can't do without it. That's the first thing I do. I love drafting. So after drafting, it's like, okay, you've drafted the measurement. This is what it looks like. Okay, I'm okay with it. Can I proceed? So how many yard of that design, that particular design, including the side, the length, and everything, am I going to get in a yard? I did the video. That was the video I uploaded last. So please go back. Like that's why I say don't watch this video without watching that video. So please just go back and watch the video. Is very, very important. Like it is 100% important. It is necessary. It is compulsory. It is a must. You just have to watch it. Yeah, even though you want to grow and you want to, expand your business. So the next thing I will be talking about is I'll be talking on is, okay, the first thing is how to know the measurements you are working with, the perfect measurement. And the second one is how many yards am I going to get in one, how many styles, how many bags, that design am I going to get in 1 year. And the last thing is costing. Before I go to costing, I want to do a shout out, and at the same time I want to a shout out nowadays. Let me do a shout out to this video. Let me just say this video is dedicated. Like I'm using all my energy. I'm using all my energy to do it for just one group. So I'm using this video is dedicated to handmade bags global connect. Am I right? Yes. Handmade bag makers. Yes. Handmade bag makers global connect. It is a WhatsApp group. It is a WhatsApp group whereby I'm the admin of the WhatsApp group. I created the group. I have a vision. So I have a vision, and the vision is to bring all bag makers, like all bag makers, is to bring them in unity throughout the whole world. Like, I mean, globally. Yes, globally. So that is why it is named Handmade bag makers global connect. So either you're in Nigeria, any African country, even beyond African country. So it is to bring everyone, as far as you're a bag maker, in unity. So that's the vision and that's the goal. So I'm dedicating this particular video to that group. Thank you so much. I love you all. Trust me, if I start to mention name, it will be like I'm partial. I might say I my son Pasha. So don't let me mention them, but everyone in that group, as far as you are contributing to the growth of that group, let me put it that way. Yes. Should I say everyone? Okay, let me just narrow it down. As far as you are contributing to that group, you are contributing to every other person's success. It is a group where you come with your problems. I won't say really problem, but you come with your challenges, and then you get other people's opinion. I come with my own challenges as well, and then I get other people's opinion. Do you understand? So that's the way the group works. So if there's anything you need more clarification on, you come to the group and we discuss about it. If I have a YouTube channel, a YouTube video that talks extensively on your challenges, definitely I'll share. That's the way, that's how we go, and that's how we roll. So if you know you are want to belong to that family, because it's a one family, one family. So if you know you want to belong to that group, you want to belong to our family, you are welcome, and I love you so much. And trust me, we'll be glad to have you. So please just send a DM on WhatsApp. Is 070 41 30 73 75. Is 070 41 30 73 75. So just send I and tell me your name alongside with your name, the name of your brand, and then what else? Your location. Yeah. So I will add you to the group, and then from there we roll. So the last thing I'll be talking about is costing. Costing. Hey, I'll see some bags online. Someone will be asking, can I charge this bag 200 naira? Ah, these people are disturbing. But anyway, let me continue. Can I charge this bag 200 naira? And truth be told, if you calculate all the expenses in making that bags, you will rather maybe 140 naira, but nothing less than 100 naira, not less than 100 naira. Then you begin to wonder, please, the remaining 100 naira that you charge, because you charge 200 naira, then you use 100 naira for expensive, remaining 100 naira, that 100 naira, what's it going to solve? Remove transport fare, remove electricity, remove security, remove your house rent. Owó ti tán, owó ti kú wàsó. Like, no, let me say owó ti tán, owó ti kú wàsó. Money has remained 50 naira. So what do you want to do with the 50 naira? Now let me teach you. I didn't want to go through the complex way of like teaching you how to cost, the complex way. There are complex way in which I don't want to go. I don't want to walk you through the complex way. So let me just tell you the simplest way of you costing, like simplest way of you costing. So now let's start. I have it. I have it, sorry, so I need to write it down. So let's say you have an apartment, you get an apartment, and then you are paying 120,000. I'm trying to use what's it called? Okay, yes, 120,000 for a year. 120,000 and divided by 12 months, we have 10,000 naira. So that means you are paying, this is assumption, it is not real. Yeah, some people might be paying 120, some people might be, I'm even paying times two and a half of that payment, or more than almost three of that payment. So can you see the 120,000? I have to input my own figures, how much I'm paying. So now what you need to do is to get a pen and get a biro. Get a pen, sorry, I said get a pen and biro. Get a pen and get a book. It is, we are going into what's it called, calculation now. So please, house rent, let's assume you're paying, assumption, let's assume you're paying 120,000 for 12 months. So we have 10,000 rand monthly. 10,000 rand monthly. So if you're paying security, let's just assume that you pay security on a monthly basis, and you pay 5,000 for security. 5,000 for security. So let's assume you pay electricity 5,000 naira. So making house rent 10,000 monthly, security 5,000 monthly, that's 15,000. Electricity 5,000 monthly, that's 20,000 naira. Maintenance, like machine maintenance, servicing, and everything. So 5,000 naira, that's 25,000 naira. And then you have transport of 10,000 naira monthly as well. 10,000 naira monthly. So now in total we have 10, 12, 10, 20, 25, 35,000. So now we have 25,000 naira in total. Let me just go through it again. House rent 10,000, security 5,000, electricity 5,000, maintenance 5,000, and transport 10,000. Yours might be, what's it called? Greater than this. Different expenses. We have different expenses, different house rent cost, and every other thing. So we have 35,000 in this water absorption. Absorption, we have 35,000 naira monthly. Now, how do you calculate? So let's assume the 35,000 naira monthly, you work maybe Monday to Friday, and sometimes Monday to Saturday, and then sometimes Monday to Friday. So let's just assume you have 25 working days in that month. Like all the days that you work in that month is 25 days. So you have 25 working days. So in that same days, let's assume you resume 9 o'clock in the morning and you close 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you close 5 p.m. So you open 9 a.m. and you close 5 a.m. You have 8 hours to work. 8 hours to work. So let's assume out of the 8 hours, you have 1 hour break. 1 hour break. So that means you're working 7 hours. 7 hours in a day. That's if you resume 9 and you close by 5. But if you resume 9 and you close by 6 and you still have 1 hour break, that means you are working 8 hours. So in this case, let's assume you're working 7 hours a day and 25 working days in a month. Do you understand? So now this is where the calculation comes in. The 35,000 naira, firstly, you divide it into 25 working days. 35,000 naira divided by 25 working days. What do I have? Let me use my phone calculation. 35,000 naira divided by 25 working days. We have 1,400 naira. In this context, we have 1,400, and that means if you are making 1,400 naira in a day, for this calculation, if you are making 1,400 naira, the 1,400 naira is going for house rent, is going for security, is going for electricity, is going for maintenance, and it's going for transport. The 1,400 naira in a day. Wait, oh. So now, how do you divide 1,400 naira in divided by 7 working hours? Now, 1,400 naira divided by 1,400 naira divided by 7 working hours. That's 200 naira. In this context, that's 200 naira. So that means 1,400 naira per day. And if you're working 7 hours, that's 200 naira per hour. So that means if you are working on a bag for 5 good hours, 200 times 500 times 5 hours, that's 1,000. So if you are not charging anyone 800 naira for the bags, you're on the low side, you're on the lean side, you're on the low side, you're on the lean side. But then you're not making gain. We are not yet true. Now we have 200 naira per hour and we have 1,400 naira per day if you are working 7 hours in a day. Now that means if you are working 7 hours in a day, 7 hours in a day, that's 1,400 naira times 25 working hours. You still come back to that 35,000 naira that cover for expenses of house rent, security, electricity, maintenance, and transport. That's set aside. Now, after paying all the expenses, after working and paying all the expenses, how much salary are you going to pay yourself? But then you have to pay yourself salary now, because just if you're going, okay, let's assume you're not an entrepreneur, and then you actually went for job hunting. You are lucky to get one. The first thing you ask, okay, let me say the last thing you will ask is what's it called, how much are they paying, how much is their pay? So if they tell you they are paying 40,000 naira, so you are told they're paying 40,000 naira, you need to make that calculation in your head. You need to make that calculation in your head that 40,000 naira, okay, it is not as if I'm the one that own the company. Your gata, either there's customer or there's no customer, I shall receive my 40,000. Only thing I'm spending out of the 40,000 is my transport. So that means you have to, let's now assume you are taking transport of 10,000 out of that 40,000. Do you know you have 30,000 left? So that 30,000 is your salary. So why can't you apply that same law to your what's it called, to your business as a bag maker or as a fashion designer or anything? Why can't you apply that same law to your business? So this is what I tell people. You already know that your monthly expenses is 35,000 naira, right? In this context. So let's assume you want to start paying yourself 70,000 in a month. Let's assume that, okay, in this economy is bad, the economy is spiked. So you want to start paying yourself salary. So let's assume you want to pay yourself 70,000 naira salary in a month. So you add that 70,000 naira. Okay, you divide that same 70,000 naira divided by the same calculation, 25 days. 70,000 naira divided by 25 days. So we have 2,800 naira per day. 2,008. So that means if you are working 2,800 naira per day, after removing 1,400 naira. Okay, let's assume, okay, I don't want to confuse you. If we are making 2,800 per day, don't forget 1,400 is going for what's it called, expensive, then you have 1,400 for salary. That means you are still on the low side, you are still on the low. My dear, you are not making profit though. So 70,000 divided by 25, we have 2,800. Now that same 2,800 are divided by 7 hours that you are working. 2,800 divided by 7 hours, you have 400 naira. Divided by 7 hours, you have 400 naira. So it means 400 naira per hour. So now my salary, okay, let me say this is what I'm working with. This is my own expenses. So now my salary now is 400 naira per hour, in which I'm working 7 hours in the day. That's 2,800 naira. And why my expenses is 200 naira per hour. So now um if I get a bag job, let me say I have let me say I got a structured bag job. What do I mean by structured bag? The bags that you're going to use gum, you're going to use lining, use inner lining, use size, bottom, it's very complex. Not very complex, but it takes time. Let me just put it that way. It takes time, yeah. Structured bag. It takes time, my dear. Leave me alone. So structured bag. And you got the bag, you got the job for, or let me say you charge, or I charge the bag for 3,000 naira. I know shame. I charge the bag for 3,000 naira. And I spent 5 hours in making that bag. Don't forget, I got a job, a structured bag for 3,000 naira, which is not even possible. How will I charge 3,000 naira for structured bag when it's not as if I just, I'm on earth just to work for other people to enjoy? So 3,000 naira. So I need to work 5 hours to complete that bag. So that means, don't forget, 400 naira is going for my salary, while 200 naira is going for expenses. That's 600 naira in total. 600 naira times 3,000 naira. That's exactly um the money I need for my salary and for my expenses. The bag materials is not inclusive yet. Now you have 400 naira for, what's it called, 400 naira for salary, 200 naira for expenses. That's 600 naira per hour. So if you are charging any customer, like any customer you want to charge, take a look at the bag. Like you do like this, you zoom the bag. Take a look at the bag. Whoa, dada, look at it very well. So after taking a look at the bag, what do? You calculate the materials. So let's assume I got a structured bag. After looking at the design and everything, I know that, okay, the materials, the D-ring, the zipper, the cloth, the zip cloth, the zip head, the handle, the holes, and everything that I want to work with. The expenses is about, let me say, 4,000 naira. Expenses is 4,000 naira. So the next thing is, how many hours? There are some bag that, my dear, to be candid, you spend the whole day. Like you will spend the whole day to make the bag. And the funnest part, you have to start early. You have to start around maybe 8 and you finish around 5. I've worked on some structured bag that I have to, it takes the whole day. So I have to calculate it. So now let's assume that this bag, okay, let's assume I got the bag for 10,000 naira. I got the job for 10,000 naira, and then the cost that is going for materials is 4,000 naira. Then I want to work 5 hours for the bag. 5 hours, that's the hours. So now I want to work 5 hours for the bag. So that means 600 naira times 5 hours. That's how much? 3,000 naira. 600 naira times 5 hours. That's 3,000 naira. So that's 7,000 naira. So that means if I charge 10,000 naira, for the bag, 4,000 is going for expenses, the materials and everything. 3,000 naira is going for 5 hours of my what's it called? 5 hours, meaning 400 naira times 5 hours. That's 2,000 naira. Then 200 naira. 200 naira times 5 hours. That's 1,000 naira. That's why we have the 3,000. The 3,000 is for 2,000 2,000 naira salary and 1,000 naira the expenses. Do you understand? That's what we have. So if I charge 10,000 naira for that bag, the expenses, my salary, and this and the materials cost 7,000. That means I still have 3,000 as a bonus for me. So if I charge the customer 8,000 naira, it is still a profit for me. If I charge the customer 7,500, it is still a profit, it's a gain. If I charge the customer 7,000 naira, it is still a gain. But if I charge the customer less than 7,000 naira, it is no more a gain. It is not a profit, a loss, a loss, a loss, loss in it, loss in it. Bad loss in it. So you're not making gain. Just like you are no longer making gain. So you need to wake up, make the right calculation. How much are you paying for your house rent or office space? How much? Divide it by 12 months. Then you have for each month. How much are you paying for electricity? Is it 3 months that you pay for electricity? If it is 3 months, that 3 months, which what's it called? Any amount you're paying for 3 months, you still have to divide it into each month. How much are you paying for? How much is your maintenance? How often do you call your sewing engineer to come and service your machine or to come and replace something in your machine? It has to be there. Your transport, nobody will pay. That's why I said if you are seeking for a job and you finally got the job, after calculating you the first thing is after okay, the last thing is after asking for the salary, the first thing in your mind is if I remove transport, how much is my main salary gangan? But after removing transport is your salary. So after removing transport, so you have to include transport in your expenses. Now after getting all the expenses, you divide it by 25 working days. My baby. So you divide it into 25 working days. Do you understand? So after dividing it into 25 working days, then you divide it into how many. You might not work 25 hours in a month. Yours might be maybe 22 days, yours might be 23 days, yours might be one what's it called 20 days. So it all varies. And yours might be maybe 20, some alcoholic that work Monday to Saturday. So yours might be maybe 27 days or 28 days or something. So you have to divide it by that working days and then divide it by how many hours do you want. There are some people that resume 7 o'clock and they close around 7. So 7 to 7, that's I think 12 hours. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 12 hours. So there are some people that will resume 8 as early as 8 and they close around 6 or close around 7. And there are some people that work 8 to 8. So you have to divide it by how many hours are you working in a day. Please don't forget to include your what's it called um oh don't forget to your break time. You can't just keep on working. I go like you are not a work clock now. So you have to give yourself what's it called break time, even though it's just 30 minutes or 1 hour. You have to include it in that. So how many hours are we open? Then you divide it. That's the best way, the simplest way to do costing, the simplest way. And that's how I've been doing it. What's your So that's how I've been doing it and it has been working for me. So please, like I said, if you watch this video and you don't understand, at first, your first time of watching it, to the end, and you don't understand, there's nothing bad in you watching again. Absolutely, there's nothing bad in you watching again. Pause it, pen something down, just try to pen the calculation down and start using the formula for yourself. You will see that it is sweet, like it is sweet. That's when you will know that kai, that means all this work that I've been working, all these charges that I've been charging people, that means it's just yeah charging. Hey, I've been on the low side. Yeah, yes, I charging. I've not been making profit all this while. That means I've been working for other people to enjoy. That's basically what you're doing. You've been working for other people to enjoy. So please, let's put a stop to it. And I believe some people that that charge ridiculous amounts, like ridiculous amounts. You see some souvenirs that even you yourself, that this souvenir is worth about maybe 2.5 or 3.5 per, like each, and you charge the customer one too. You are working for the person, person to enjoy. That's basically what you are doing. You are working for the person to enjoy. So please stop it. Like stop it. Even though you know how to do costing, watch this video from the beginning to the end and you will understand. Please, please, please. And like I said, this video is dedicated to everyone in the WhatsApp group of Handmade Bag Makers Global Connect. I love you so much. I love you. So let's keep helping ourselves to grow. Let's keep, growing as well. Please don't stop growing. Do not stop growing. Don't stop learning. Yeah, if you stop growing, if you stop learning, stop growing. So thank you so much for coming this far, for watching this video through. I love you. You okay, I owe you a gift, or you owe me a gift. No, you owe me a gift. I owe you a gift. So thank you so much for watching this far. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. See you some other time. Bye.